So congrats to Wisconsin. Heck of a basketball game. They're a really good team, and they played a great second half. I thought we were in a position to win the basketball game. I thought our defensive effort in the first half was outstanding, but we couldn't sustain it for the second half. Tanji had an unbelievable second half. Got to the foul line, scored. We missed some shots that were makeable. So disappointing loss for us, but I'm really, really proud of my team for how we fought. I think we got better here in this tournament. Certainly we didn't accomplish the goal that we wanted to accomplish, which was to win the championship. But this is a great lesson for us early and to have a chance to learn. And I thought we got better today in some areas. It was great to see Armsel come in and perform like he did. Not surprised because of how he's practiced, but really how he practiced yesterday and how he was today in the shoot-around. Thought he gave us a huge lift. But again, it wasn't enough. So congrats to them. They're a really, really good basketball team, really good basketball program, and it's a heck of a basketball game.
Jeff, how did you feel you guys handled, not just the pace of a triple overtime delays your game by an hour, then a shot clock doesn't work, and then lights are going out over top. How did you see them handle that kind of adversity?
I thought we handled all the adversity well. I thought all of that. What we didn't handle was Tanji. That's what we didn't handle. And he's a really, really good player. Watching him on tape is one thing, and I thought he was outstanding on tape. You look at his performances this year, especially that one in Arizona, you look at his percentages, and when you play against him, it's even more impressive with how efficient, how relentless he is. It seems like he's in really good shape, and that's allowed him to get off to an incredible start to his last year.
You talk about playing with force a lot. How did you guys feel you handled the force of the play this game?
I thought in the first half we did a good job of it. I did not like how we started the second half. I don't think we started the second half with the type of force that's necessary. We allowed them to climb back into the game and really get into a great rhythm offensively. And then they just became really tough to guard. Our foul trouble really hurt us. We had some lineups out there that we've not had, certainly with Dame going out and only playing a minute and a half or whatever it was that he played. Their physicality kind of wore us down a little bit.
How do you feel about the front court performance tonight with Guillermo and Cam hanging in there with their bigs?
Yeah, I thought they did some good things. We got to rebound the basketball better. But Cam was 7 for 8. He was efficient. Gave us a presence there. G had some great looks. He had 7 rebounds. I thought he did a pretty good job defensively in the post against Crowd. Forced him to his right shoulder a couple times. I thought those guys did some good things for us.
What do you really contributed most to you guys getting in foul trouble? Was it something Wisconsin did well? Was it lack of discipline on your end?
Well, Wisconsin makes about 21 free throws a game. So they're one of the tops in the country of getting there. And a big part of it is Tanji. He just drives and throws his body around. And we weren't able to sustain the discipline required to guard someone like that. And what I mean by that is that you can't reach. And he does a really good job of getting his body into yours. He's really strong with the ball and he exposes it, and you think that you can swipe, and he gets a great whistle, and he's earned that because it's consistent. Every game he gets to the line. I think he's averaging 8.5 made free throws a game. That's a lot. And so we didn't have the necessary discipline throughout the whole game. We did in spurts, but we didn't have it throughout the whole game.
Did you see,
especially in the second half?
Did you see you guys' offense maintain pace even when some of that stuff started to happen?
I didn't like how our offense was to start the half. Again, it was just we didn't play with the force and the pace necessary on both ends. I thought we played, to be honest with you, in the start of the second half, I thought we played like we were a little bit tired. I thought we picked it up and we moved it. We had some great looks. Some great looks, and we just missed them. Could that be fatigue? Could be, because we played really, really hard. It could just be missed shots. That happens. But I like, for the most part, not all the time, but I like the shots that we generated. Again, I thought we got better here. I thought we played against 2 good teams. Wisconsin's a really good team, 2 different styles. One's really athletic. This one's an older, physical, kind of grind you out basketball team. that's been one of the top scoring teams in the country this year. Our first half defense was really good, but to give up 54 in the second half is disappointing.
When you go again, I mean, you played guard at the highest level of college basketball for Ish, a guy who's guarding Tanji a lot of that second half. What can he take from that performance? How can he improve based on this?
Yeah, well, Ish will improve. I mean, a big part of it in the second half was that we didn't have him on him because he got in foul trouble. That was a big part. Again, we have to have the discipline, though, in those moments, not to try to steal the ball, just to try to contest. We have him at times where he's going to his left and he's off balance, and instead of just keeping our hands up, again, he exposes it, and you think you can get it. That's where you have to have the discipline because he gets those calls.
You talked about Armson and what he did. He shot 4 for 4. I thought maybe his best play was that assist he had to Zach. What can you say about his effort off the bench?
Well, I just love how he was when we practiced yesterday. I loved how he was in shoot around. You know, he looked like he was determined and had a pop and had a look, and he's a good player. He's missed a lot, and he's been out. We've been trying to get him back in slowly, but I thought he had a great performance today. You know, we need him. I thought in the first half he was a little bit too aggressive defensively, a second foul. But I like that, though. Like, I'd rather him be that way than be timid, like you're coming off of an injury. So that was really, really good to see, and it's one of the reasons why I think we got better here, because I thought he had a great experience today and a great game that I think will help him and help us down the road.
I'd rather say woe than sick him. Damien's injury looked like an ankle injury of some sort. He was hopping on one leg on the bench.
Yeah, it was both. So we had a dislocated thumb and he had a sprained ankle.
Is there any estimation on you guys about how long that'll take?
No, we'll see a hand specialist when we get back and figure that out.
How do you feel about your team, where they are, 6-1, getting ready? You got another big contest against Ohio State.
I feel really good about where we are. Again, we had an opportunity today to win a championship against a top 20 team. We were right there. You know, we had a big lead in the first half. We weren't able to sustain it. We went into half up 7, and then I just think everything, not having Dame, foul trouble, all of the things that happened against a really good team put us in a position. But at the under 4 timeout, man, it's a 1-possession game, and you know, we got a couple of really good looks that we just didn't knock down. If we make those, it puts a little bit of game pressure. And then they made them. Mm-hmm. You know, McGee made some huge threes. And he's an older guy, he's an experienced guy, and he stepped up and made those plays.
Cool.